Hi, this is Richard C. I'm answering a question submitted by a student who's taking calculus and they are studying related rates. That's the topic of this problem. So there's the problem up there. And it never hurts to have a little sketch. So we'll sketch out a cone. A cone has a circular base. And that base, of course, is going to have a radius of r and a height of h. And then this altitude here is perpendicular to the radius. So this forms a right angle there. And you're required to know the formula for the volume of the cone, which is 1/3 pi r squared h. And we're told that the height of the pile, we're told that the altitude, which is h, is always the same as the radius. So we can simplify this by writing this 1/3 pi r cubed. This h is equal to r. And now we're going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to time. dv dt is going to be, you're going to get a 3 coming out of that r, which will cancel with the 1/3, so you're left with pi r squared dr dt. Okay, now they say that the height of the pile is increasing at the rate of 6. Well, that's the same as because the height and the radius are always the same, the radius must also be increasing at the rate of 6. So we're just going to put a 6 here for the dr dt. Find the rate at which the sand is leaking out, which is the volume of the sand leaking out is equal to the volume of the cone that the sand is forming when it comes out of the box. And this, the height or the radius is 12, so it's going to be 12 squared and pi. I suppose I should have written the whole thing in terms of h instead of r. They keep referring to the height, but the height is equal to the radius. But this could have been written, might have been easier for you to follow if I had written it 1/3 pi h cubed, and then the steps would be the same. So this is just going to be 144 times 6. It's 864 pi. Normally that would be the answer, but they actually want a decimal answer because of the rounding instructions. So that tells me I have to multiply that by pi on my calculator, and I get that gives me 2714.336. So they want that rounded. So we're going to round it to the nearest whole number, 2714. And this would be cubic inches per minute. And we're done. So this is a very nice, easy problem. You're going to encounter more difficult problems than this one. A lot of these related rate problems require you to know or recall something about geometry. So that might be a little annoying to you, and you might have to look things up. You might have to do some memorization, and that will be a little bit of an annoyance. But the process of taking derivatives and things like that will be the same. But this is a nice way to kind of start off on the topic of related rates. I hope that was helpful to you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.